Ask Antonio, Antonio, what are you doing? Antonio, how are you doing what you're doing? Antonio, why are you doing what you're doing? And then take notes as well on how we structure and do things here as well. So it'll be, well, I see that we have already gotten started. So thank you so much for joining us for our daily morning team meetings. We welcome each and every one of you behind the scenes to see how we do what we do, why we do what we do, and to get your morning motivation from the boss man like we do. But again, please take notes, apply it to your business, ask questions specific to your business, ask Antonio why he does what he does, and ask Antonio what he is doing. So that way you can apply it to what you're doing and get your business up and running as fast as possible. So ladies and gentlemen, I now pass it over to our CEO, Mr. Antonio T. Smith, Jr.
Outstanding. Appreciate all of you. We're going to get started. Take your time. It's all good. We're going to get started here right now because we got a lot to cover, and I need the extra time. I'm going to try to rapid fire, but as well, I'm going to leave for the audience or whatever for you to listen and talk and ask questions. This is not a class. This is my business. This is my meeting that I do every morning, and just economic disruption happening right now. I am literally just opening it up so people can see how we keep our head above water. That being said, first thing on the business is ATS India. All right. Now, we had a meeting this morning at 5 o'clock our time this morning. What time was it for you, Satish? Oh, you got yourself muted.
It was 3:30 in the afternoon.
3:30 in the afternoon for you, 5 in the morning for us. Do me a favor and just tell them who was on the call briefly, because I want you all to know that when you're going to do something, hire professionals. Go ahead, Satish.
Yes. So good morning, everyone. We had this meeting with a legal corporate advisor who was
Hold on, Satish. I'm sorry. Hold on. I forgot to do something. I introduce y'all to my staff. I forget people gonna be listening to this audio, and then I forget people, and they have no idea who Satish is. So I totally messed that up, right? So I introduce y'all to Grace, Deanna, Reggie. I'm missing somebody. All right. Now you can meet Satish. Satish is head of a few things here, ATS America, but I also have ATS India and some other stuff. We're going to talk about that for a second because it came up this morning. And Satish now has ownership in ATS India. So not only is he someone that has a technical position here, programming position here, but now when you listen to him as owner of ATS India. Okay, now you can go.
Thank you. So I know how serious a business which Antonio is doing, and also I understand the width and breadth and the depth of the business what he is into. So that's where we selected a person who is running a corporate legal advisory company in India, who was also an advisor for Indian President Abdul Kalam. He was a space research scientist president himself, and he was an Indian version of NASA, ISRO, Indian Space Research Organization. He was heading that, and his name is Jai. He was corporate legal advisor for Indian president. And now, when we start some business, we don't want to get into unknown problems, unknown roadblocks, and whatever we know that can help us to grow, whatever we don't know that can kill us. So that's where we engaged with Jai. And coming to the business setup, we are taking care of all the legal aspects of protecting ATS brand in India. So nobody can copy it and nobody can duplicate it, or nobody can misuse this logo and the brand. So that's where we have taken care of all the aspects registering the company and registering the brand or trademark, and also establishing all required licenses within India. So, and I will be
let me. Yeah, no. That's good. I'm just trying to get them to see that you can't just do. You have to level up in business. You have to actually do things legally. You have to get the right paperwork, but you also need to hire people smarter than you. And if you're going to do business in a different country, you need to go get those country people, intelligent people, to do these things. Now, this comes with, well, we're also, besides the registration, trademark, all the legalities, the type of company, which say that because I don't want this to be a class, just to catch up. There's also, you're also helping me establish an Indian bank account as well, right?
Right.
Exactly.
So we will have a private limited company, which is privately owned by Antonio, and we will also have the state registration done and also the country registration done, so that we will be eligible to do business within India, any corner of India. And also we will be headquartered in Silicon Valley of India. So that is Bangalore. And that's one of the most expensive place to have office in. It is like having a software development company in California, right? So,
absolutely.
Or a financial company in New York City. So that's how, and also our company will be placed or located in a place where we have 400,000 IT professionals. So that's the most concentrated area of IT professionals. And that's where Antonio's business needs to help those middle class IT professionals. So
which is actually the second thing. Which is actually the second thing on my agenda here. So you're going to have to, now we fit to get into the answering of some questions here. So just essentially, let me just break this down for y'all. Actually, he broke it down. Just repeat what he said. Basically, our office is in the Silicon Valley of India, called Bangalore or Bengaluru. Just depends on what language you're speaking. And yeah, so just imagine owning an office in the heart of Silicon Valley. That's basically what we're doing. Or owning a financial company in the heart of Wall Street. Okay, and it's basically, essentially what we're doing. So that's just repeating what he just said. I guess a teaching lesson here for all of you, my staff, and any guests listening, is just when you do something, do it right, own everything, and then when it's time for you to scale correctly and scale to where you do it right the first time. I'll give you a football analogy. If I throw the football to Reggie, and Reggie is 6'7", and he's a good size for a tight end. He's got the nice size. If I throw it across the middle, Reggie wants me to throw the ball on the stride, or throw it a little bit behind him if it's a zone, whatever that may be. And Reggie wants me to throw it right the first time so he doesn't get his head knocked off. And Reggie wants to catch the ball right the first time so he doesn't get his head knocked off. If I don't throw it right, strong safety going to knock his head off. If he juggles the ball and then catches it the second time, strong safety going to knock his head off. There is a point and lesson here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get your head knocked off. Okay? Do everything with the spirit of excellence the first time, even if you have to spend just a tad bit more money, because it's far better. This is lawyers that are hired, and a financial guru and a lawyer working tandemly to do this stuff. Why? Because it's better, Liddell, for me to spend $20,000 to stay out of trouble than to spend $2 million to get out of trouble. It's just common sense, right? Just common sense. I just want to teach y'all that moving forward. Okay. Office space. So Satish, back on you, because where is it? And give me, because we got to get it for the registration. So give me the rundown real quick. Write this down because this is real meaty stuff. What's the plan there?
So this place is located in Manyata Tech Park. It is a Manyata Technology Park, which is in North.
You got access to chat.
Yes.
Yes, or spell it for me.
No, I can send it.
Outstanding. That sounded fancy. And I went to public school. Yeah, you heard the M. It sounded fancy. Fancy stuff. So he's typing it in chat, and then he's gonna finish saying it. Okay.
Okay.
Manada technical part. Got it. All right. Copy and paste so you know so we can look it up. Keep talking. Please go on, sir. Please. North Bangalore. That's where it's located.
That's right. And name any IT company which is located in that place. So that is where we have incubation centers. So this is co-working office space, and that is where we are going to rent an office space which is well established and well set up. We don't have to bring in anything except our laptops. So we have all the facility. So we are going to rent a space in that office space, and then over a period of time, we will occupy the entire floor. So that's the whole objective, because I don't want, or rather, I want to support ATS with all required IT support, right?
I get it.
So
I get it. So where you got us going, we can start small and then scale up it in the same business. Starting, got it. Okay, that makes total sense. Any lease agreements that I have to deal with, or have we got that far yet?
Yes, we have to deal with the lease documentation and all that, and I will get more information and the actual information on Monday, and probably Monday evening I will share that with you.
No problem. Okay, anything else you want to add there? Because I think you covered that pretty well.
Yes, so this co-working space has a lot of training rooms, meeting rooms, and conference rooms. So we don't have to run around. Whenever we need, we have to pay an extra rent and we can use them.
Most excellent. Okay, anything else?
That's all, sir.
Okay, cool. Well, that covers that part then. So ATS India covered, office space is covered, 3 entity names. Like I said this morning on the phone call, we need to come up with 3 different names just in case, because as you said, there's another ATS something over there already?
ATS Network. So that's the company which is already in India, and they are into some sort of metallic sales and all that stuff.
Got you. All right. So we need to come up with some derivations of this name in order. I want that done by the end of the day. So write that down, please. No, you should write. It's just a note. Write it in both sections. Write it in your notes and write it in those notes. I want it done by the end of the day because I can't finish the logo until I know the name. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cool.
Oh, I was thinking. We are going to use the same logo which you are already using in the
US.
Yeah.
And I just probably gonna put India under or something. Yeah. I was thinking the same thing as well. Yeah, I was thinking definitely. I ain't losing a line for nothing.
Right.
yeah, definitely. Good. You got that written in both places? All right, so that ends that. So I want that done by 5 o'clock today. Logo we just covered. I had that next. All right. Let's start off with you, Reggie. In this section, I got how can I help each of you? Anything that I can help you do. Actually, hold on. Before I do that, fantastic job, content management team yesterday. Y'all killed these videos. Yes. Reggie was making fun of me because he beat the brakes off of me. And you know you talented when you make your winnings content. And that's what he did. He made me content, which is going to sting. He froze that loss that I took forever in time.
Good morning, Liddell. Good morning, Liddell. Good morning, Satish and everybody. I just want to give a special shout out to Liddell this morning. All right. Okay.
He just put the chat, no 2K talk for me.
Liddell I was just speaking a word of encouragement this morning.
Good stuff. Anything I can help you with today, man? Something that I know Deanna asked you yesterday. Something that I can help you and your department with personally.
I don't have nothing right now. Definitely when it does cross my brain, I definitely open my mouth. But right now I'm sitting here humbly enjoying peace.
No doubt, no doubt. We'll be coming back to you here in a second. Sandals, anything that I can help you with?
Not at the moment. When it pops up, I'll let you know. Hey, when I had that in my head when you said it.
Liddell said, good morning, brother, in the chat. COO, is there anything I can help you with? Satish, I'm asking you the same question.
Can I have a cruise?
No.
Okay.
Satish, anything I can help you with?
Yes, sir. So I will, I'm preparing my pointers for company setup, and there are a lot of things which came to my mind, which I feel we should address. I'm not sure whether we should take care of that now or maybe after establishing the company. So I will send across that list to you, and we will discuss in our next call.
Okay, sounds excellent. Discuss the next call, and then I need you to, I've got to do like a billion different things for Phil and Susan as well. So write that down so I can make that work as well. Speaking of Satish, I want you to put in your plan, let's go get 1,000 people in India to join the Bureau of Dominant Speakers. And well, actually, let's just combine them all at once real quick. Let's just keep it one for right now. So Business University, we'll just pick to see which is who's what. If they want to speaking, let's do that so we can give my immediate goal is I want Phil and Susan to have an extremely large platform here post haste. It's already at the very top of the list, but I haven't activated India in it yet. So let's go ahead with you and activate that there. So let's set a target of 250 new enrollments from India by, let's just go by September, okay? By September. That's pretty fair, pretty reasonable. You're probably going to crush that, but I'm pretty sure you're going to crush that number. But I want to do that. I want to funnel that right under Phil and Susan, okay? September, yeah. Just you can put September 31st, since I operate on a fiscal year. October 1st is a new year for me. And if y'all don't know, this company operates October 1st to September 31st. That's why I'm always ahead of folk. And 30th, thank you. Sorry, it's only 30 days of September. Thank you. I was wondering why you're looking at me crazy. And what I want you to do is let's just have that 250 different, but I want them from India. That has nothing to do with America, from India. I want them sitting right in the bureau. That's my goal. I want Phil to have an extreme launching pad. Don't look for it, but I'll bring it up in another meeting. Cool. All right. Good. How can I help you? Yeah. Did you answer that already? Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
But you came up with something?
No, I was just going to say a more serious response.
Give me a serious response.
More serious responses. At this time, I don't have anything, but thank you for asking. And if anything comes up, I will definitely let you know.
Okay. Everybody's got the Reggie answer. Good, good. Satish, you want to say something else?
Yes. So on the 250 new people for Bureau of Dominant Speakers, what kind of speakers I have to concentrate on? Existing speakers or the completely new speakers who wants to become a speaker?
Okay, I'm going to answer that, but I'm going to let Phil and Susan chime in then since I've thrown this conversation out there. Deanna says both. Actually, let me let Phil and Susan. Phil or Susan, did you want to chime in? Which people, what type of speaker from India would you like to join under the Bureau of Dominant, for us to recruit under the Bureau of Dominant Speakers? Either Phil or Susan, or they probably can't. Oh, there you go. Okay, go ahead, Phil.
Yeah, I think we need two tracks. I think we could say, you know, if you're wanting to get into speaking, there's this track. if you already are a speaker, there's this track. So I think it's kind of, you can go, let them choose which track they want to go on. Is that feasible?
Yes.
All right. So Deanna, I want you to shift right down. I need to shift a few things to make that possible, back office wise, right? And of course, some business system wise, and some. We're gonna need Satish's face on some video, 2 different type of videos for both tracks, but his face and my face, okay? But it's gonna be a lot easier for an Indian face to go get Indian people. All right, that's just fantastic.
We also need people, you know, that are tech people for speakers. We need people that are knowledgeable in business, you know, with everything that's going on in the world right now. We also need people that are in the health industry, the speakers, and then the motivational, inspirational speakers as well.
That's fantastic. That's actually a fantastic idea. So you got that down. So what we'll do is we'll make individual videos and what you call it, collateral for each of those industries and any other industry that may be overwhelmed or experiencing layoffs that are profitable like that. Okay, so we'll do that for sure. Let's have that done, Deanna, by complete by next Friday. Complete. And by complete, I mean complete. Scripts for Satish, so you can follow. You can make them your own, but we're going to do the hook, story, pitch, right, all that stuff. We'll write all that out. Good stuff. All right. So let's. Hey, go ahead, Phil.
There's also speakers that want to use speaking as a tool to enhance their brand. For instance, an accountant, an attorney, you know, somebody that says, I've got this business and I want to use speaking as a tool, as one of my marketing tools.
Good stuff.
Yes.
Good stuff. So we'll definitely do that. And no one knows yet because I haven't said it out loud yet, but since we're here, this is going to happen a lot faster than what you all think, because Satish overestimate for me when is Rekeza, the network marketing company, launching?
In the ATS Global?
No. The network marketing company. The meeting we had Monday about the release of what I need to launch.
Right.
About how many days? Overestimate. Put an extra couple of days on it.
So by last week of May, it will be live.
There you go. So this is going to happen very quick. So you also expect a good hard launch of the network marketing company by the end of May. With network marketing software. Okay, good stuff. All right, thank you very much. Satish, do you have anything else to add? Anything else to add?
I'm good.
Okay, good stuff. All right then, outstanding. So please know you should be looking at a good, hard, strong launch of the network marketing company by the end of May. And this is the end of April. Like, no, that's not. End of March. I have no job, y'all. You have no job. I have no job. It could be sooner. Could be earlier. I mean, you know, it could be sooner, could be later, could be then. I'm not telling you all that just yet, but just know that, yes, this is done. It is done. Phase 1 is complete. I signed off on phase 1 Monday, right? Yes. So we're in developmental stage now, but we'll keep all that, not hush, but just know this is going to happen a lot faster. And once it's network marketing, and once I push out there a few things, enrollment's going to happen extremely quickly. Extremely quickly. All right, let's see. Next thing. All right, we're good. So while she does that, back over here now. So I was going to come back to you. Speed of the videos yesterday that the content team, yeah, fantastic. Yeah, actually, I think that was the best volume day that you had thus far. As a matter of fact, let me point out a few things that I really need to get you a new camera. I do, okay? But in the new camera in this, I believe, wipe your selfie mode on this. Okay. Wipe your selfie mode in the car. You look like you put Vaseline on the screen first, and then, but keep running them. Keep running them, because we can keep the audio and we can keep the video. Don't get it twisted. You know what I'm saying? Let's be a lesson to all y'all. You do not stop greatness because your technology or your equipment isn't as great as your creativity. You keep running that stuff. You understand? You keep running. Fantastic. I just expect a new device ASAP. I'm sure you don't mind. Okay. I'm sure you don't mind me paying for it. And I'm sure you don't mind it being an iPhone. All right. You seem well pleased. Once you unmute your mic, and put your well pleased on the mic for me then.
Amen. Thanks so much.
All right. Good stuff. Speed of the videos and the volume of videos, I think I did a fantastic job. In my assessment, I think it's the best that you've ever done thus far. A couple of observations that I made, complimentary observations that I made. I love, well, first off, I love you being at Bedard Park alone. That's number one. That's number one. Both of y'all stay you in the video, so that always works. You are actually gaining a fan base. I'm not sure if you see it, but the people commenting, I don't know them people. I don't know them people. So you're either doing one or two things. You're either drawing from your audience to the videos, or you waking up folk in my audience that just like you being 6'7" and sexy or something. I don't know. Whatever it is, right? Whatever it is, that is absolutely working. I saw somebody named Denise, spelled DENICE, said that she promised she would sign up to the summit tomorrow. She said she promised she would do that at the tail end of your video. So fantastic. I love the angles y'all doing. I like how he's doing something. Okay. I like how he's doing something, and then you kind of swoosh in with the camera also. It's like, oh, you know, like the 90s, yeah, the 90s sitcom. Here I go. Oh, hey everybody. My name's on the, stuff like that. I love it. All fantastic. But I love the speed of the videos. Is there anything, both of y'all get the free talk here, anything you would like to say, compliment, point out that we may have missed, or anything about your content creation, your videos? You got the floor now. It's up to you. Go ahead.
Nothing on my end. The genius is behind me. He tells me, hey, I want to do this, and I need you to come in like this. Okay, great. That's what I'm doing.
Let me say something real quick to that, because you're doing a fantastic job with the angles, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because while he may be the face right now of that, someone has to engineer and produce that. You know what I'm saying? You can't. There's a reason why directors exist. You are a director, and if he's directing, then you become the what you call it? Video, DOM, director of photography, DOP, director of photography. All these things are very important, right? When you what you call it when you steal a movie, pirate a movie. Mm-hmm. These people don't get paid. That's why piracy is so bad. You know what I'm saying? Because this is very important. So kudos to you. Go ahead, Reggie. And any free comments, that whatever you want to say.
I just need a thingamajig so I can stop holding this phone in my hand while everybody else is got the modern day technology and I'm over here like a caveman. I fired my camera person yesterday, but I hired her back. There's something behind the scenes that y'all didn't see. She knows exactly what I'm talking about. That's why she's laughing. Fired straight up. But I hired her back. She didn't have to apologize. I just forgot that I only had one camera. But other than that, we'll continue to do the best that we can with what we got. And I don't appreciate you talking about my Android camera on the phone to all these people, especially Satish, since he's way in another country. My phone is just perfect. The Android system is the most wonderful system in the universe, okay? And I just want to say that in front of everybody, okay? That's it. I'm going to go back to to my couch.
Yes, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which camera did you use at Menard Park? Because it works very well. All right. It was very clear. It was super clear. I said, look at them in 4K. All right. If y'all don't know, I'm besides the fact that we have fun around here, and I give everybody a voice, y'all. Let me tell you, they get to say what they want to say. I give everybody a voice. Thank you. No Vaseline on your camera. All right. Let me just say this to y'all as a teaching point. And this is to my staff and to anyone who may be listening. Grace and Reggie are still doing sales, and they're fantastic. And we're getting leads after leads. They're coming in actually too fast now. Nevertheless, sales have become secondary for them. Content producing have become first-terary to them.
Primary.
Thank you. All them SAT words in there somewhere. It's rolling around. First-terary. Primary. It has become primary for them. And the reason I did that is because they get on, you listen, you heard Reggie wake up in it, right? He gets on fire when they do this content. They have fun, and they have fun together. And I always try to, the reason why CEOs fail is because you want your business after your aspirations. That's the number one reason that I can think of why businesses fail. And that's why you can't get capital. Your business needs to be after the customer's attention, not your aspirations. Now, I just said a whole lot, and somebody needs to hear that. Your business needs to be after the customer's attention, not after your aspirations, okay? You need to take your inspiration and your aspirations and your dedication and then tailor that to where your customer is paying attention to. Doesn't make sense you got a good idea and the people don't want it, okay? So they're making videos that give an extra element to my company, and what it's doing is it making us more of a personal brand. Their videos is launching their platform and their brand, but, and everyone hears it, it's making me more likable. So why it doesn't seem like it makes, why would you take them off the sales? You want sales, you want likability. Because what's the number one thing that you want to do in sales? Decrease the amount of time it takes to make sales. Everyone else is focusing on all the wrong stuff. Oh man, what I need is I need more marketing, I need more this, and I need more data. No, you don't. You need more time to go to more people. What you want to do is, see, my hands are off screen. You want to take the time it takes. This is how much time it takes y'all to make sales. My hands are off screen. And you want to shrink it down like this. If you can make a sale every 2 seconds, you'll be there. Period. It doesn't matter what your price point is. You can do a penny and you'll be a billionaire for sure for that. Chris, let me hear from you. You got a question or a comment?
Yeah, I think it all ties into this, and I want to make sure I'm getting the feeling of this, and I want to see if I'm on the page. I think when it comes to this, of course, we know customers are paying customers. Of course, that's a traditional, all that. But the more I listen to you, I feel like we're forgetting that customers are also, you also have customers who haven't paid yet, but are in your database. Because I think I'm just, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think what you're saying, your customers are paying customers and potential paying customers are in your database. Am I on the right page with that?
Facts, but let's add to that. If I get a name, number, and email, that's a customer. I don't care if they paid or not. That's a customer. If I get a name and email, that's a potential customer. If you give me your name and your number and your email and it's real, you are a customer. That's how it works in this business. I
See,
have
that made
paid.
everything a lot more sense because I was like, I'm trying to, but yeah, after you said that, okay, nah, yeah.
Nah, I'm glad you asked. That's the first time I've ever said it out loud that way and broke it down that way. That's fantastic. If you give, here's why, because my business system forces you to be customers. I'm going to break this down. That's a fantastic question, Chris. I've never said this before out loud. I don't even think I've said this to y'all before. If I get your name and email, let's say, for instance, if you register for this Zoom call, which you have to, that's name and email. You're a potential customer. I'm giving away for free your potential customer. You're giving away his name, email, and something else. It's just name and email. Potential customer just is keeping it registered because, and why did I register? Did I want to collect data? No, it had nothing to do with collecting data. I wanted it to make sense. But what I mean by make sense, I wanted, if you're going to get in my daily meetings, I wanted a barrier you had to cross. I'm mentally projecting. This is a daily meeting. I don't have to do this. And this is the truth. This is my real meeting. This is not a class. You hear me building my real business, okay? This is not a class. If I'm going to do that for you, you're going to cross a barrier. You're going to cross a barrier. What's that barrier? Name, email. I'm not just going to let you pop in and pop out. Now, you can pop in and pop out after you cross that barrier. Why would I do that? It has nothing to do with data collection. I want to show James we're different here. And I don't mean different in the way that you said. No. I want you to have to put skin in the game so you feel like you are getting something you shouldn't get. That's very important. I'll tell you where I drew the inspiration from. Very simple. If you remember a guy, you probably never heard of him, Justin Bieber. Okay, I know you little guy from Canada. You probably never heard of him at all, Justin Bieber. The way that the guy who found him off of YouTube made him so big, he was like the first big YouTube celebrity. Made him so big is he never let Justin Bieber introduce himself. Hey guys, I'm Justin for the place. So nope. Every time he put the camera on, it was like you were getting access to something you wasn't supposed to have. And that's why I'm making you cross that barrier, Chris, because I'm purposely trying to show you that when you register, you're getting access to something you're not supposed to have, potential customer. But if you give me your name, number, and email, I'm only giving you name, number. I only require name, number, and email on very specific things. A 611-page book or one of my real deal multi-$1,000 products. And there is no way that you're going to take one of those products, take what I'm giving away, and not be a customer. And as soon as you give me your name, number, and email, Grace is sending you a call. And if you don't answer, you getting a text to schedule an appointment.
Who would you like to?
So this is exactly why I say name, number, email. I got potential customers, depending on what kind of data it is. But if you give me your number, then you are a paid customer or unpaid customer. You serve your purpose here because one way or the other, you are going to make me $100 billionaire. Period. Point blank.
See, that's
Got
what
it, Chris?
I really need. Yeah, that's what I really need to hear because I was debating back and forth, and I think people on this call need to hear. Well, everybody, because I think traditionally most people just think just paying customers, but that right there, when you explain it, it's like on the scale of the big dog. So I was like, okay, now you open up a can of worms.
That's good. Steal it, right? Said I'll steal it. You said it before I can say it. Yes, listen, y'all. That's the best question I've gotten all year. Just because someone has not spent money with you does not mean they're not a customer. I'm telling you, because I only ask for phone number when I'm giving you something that's part of my private community. And all that person is doing, whether they pay or not, is making me famous by being there. Pay attention. That person's presence makes the person who's going to spend money spend it faster because they exist. You get what I'm saying? I don't know how to put that even more simpler than that. Even if they never pay, they're in the community. Their validation, they are the equivalent of, that's a bestseller. What does that mean? A bestseller psychologically tells Satish, oh, well, I could spend my money here. My money's been de-risked. Look at all these other people that bought it. See, the paying customers don't know that those people haven't paid Chris. Come on now, I'm talking in this place. The paying customers don't know.
Free.
Yeah. Don't nobody know who's paid, who's unpaid. They just think everybody in here paid. All right. Think that. That great philosopher, Donald Trump. I hope you allow me to say that right now.
Yeah.
In The Art of the Deal, he said, when someone has a favorable opinion of you, don't change it. I don't remember a single word in that book but that. It's the number one phrase I remember in that book. I can't remember anything else about that book. But I remember that. When someone has a favorable opinion of you, don't change it. Hey, Tony, I heard you're a scientist. Man, thank you, man. I sure am. Oh, no, man. No, I'm not a scientist. I heard you went to you're an astronaut. Yeah, I did some time in astronauts. What am I going to change your mind for? No, that's the opinion you have. So every time I meet you, I need to talk about space stuff. Remember that, y'all. Y'all spending way too much time being humble and not enough time making money. Deanna, next part is on you. Deanna, I want you to do videos today. And I want you to explain to people what you're about to do for me. Let me explain what I'm talking about. You can keep them under 5 minutes because I need you to get back to work. Okay? You keep them under, go cut the AC down for me, please. You keep them under 5 minutes or cut this fan on, whichever one you're comfortable with. Keep them under 5 minutes. I need you to get back to work, but you're going to do this in between each task. And if it works, we'll keep doing it. If not, we'll toss it out. But I want you to test it today. Here's what I mean by that. I'm going to break it down, and James said that's liberating in the text, what I said earlier about people's favorable opinion of you. What I want you to do is, I got you doing how many tasks a day? I don't know, maybe 7, and I ain't gave you all the other ones. And what I want you to do is I want you to go, hey, everybody, this is me. And Antonio has me doing 3 different names for an entity right now because y'all may not know, but he's doing ATS India, and ATS India is boom. Hey, everybody. Antonio has me making a phone call to Ralph. Ralph is the boom, 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 boom. Hey, everybody. Antonio has me sending out emails, messaging everybody about the summit that's happening tomorrow. And I'm going to he wants me to send out 53 messages today. So I'm going to send out 53. And let me just tell you, some of this boom, 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 just like this. And then why 53 messages? Well, the way I'm doing it is I'm sending out the messages and I'm actually tracking the confirmation. I want you to do that. Each video can be less than 5 minutes. What I'm doing is I want to attempt, let me tell you what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to attempt to put you in alignment with Reggie and Grace. They're doing their videos. And when you do, because you're just documenting. You get it? Creation, documentation. Of course, you're going to put it on the Team ATS playlist. But I want you're doing 2 things. Reggie's making me likable. You're making me powerful. Okay? Reggie's making me likable. You're making me powerful. Then I extend that power and likability, and I push it back on y'all. Okay? Then I push it back on the customers, and it's just ever duplicating cycle that keeps working. Let me repeat that because I want you to understand. I'm no longer repeating it for me. I'm repeating it for y'all to understand. Chris, Liddell, if you're going to be the face of the company, in which I am, you probably should be likable. Okay? You shouldn't just be sexy with muscles like me. You should be likable too. Okay? Reggie, Gianna Reggie and Grace having fun, doing all that stuff. Okay, Liddell said, yes, sir, I think you're getting it. Do not be humble here. You go out there and make me great. Me turn around and say, nah, I'm only great because Grace made me great. I'm only great because Reggie made me great. I mean, come on. How can you have a guy like Reggie following you if you wouldn't follow a bull? And then Deanna's going to turn right around and then tell you the task that I have you doing. Do you understand? And you're going to tell people the task. You're going to, because what I don't do, and I actually do this on purpose, is I downplay everything. Like, no, y'all didn't know about ATS India and then ATS Europe. You have no idea about that. You didn't know all these different ventures and bank accounts in India and all this stuff. You didn't know any of this. And I did it on purpose. You didn't know that the software coming out is actually multiple softwares and one communicating like Apple. I just say software. I just intentionally make you think, oh, it's just a network marketing software. No, it's not. It's not even close. Network marketing software is the least of these things that are coming out. It's not even close. This is millions of dollars of software, and I keep telling y'all, oh, it's just $70,000 of software or something. I do it on purpose because I love you buy from people you know, like, and trust. That's what Phil just said in chat automatically. And that's what we're covering here. I get you. That's what we're covering here in a second, right? So, boom, that's what we want to do. I need you to record those videos. You got me? I am done with that there. Michelle G., come on, let me hear from you.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm driving. I have
No worries, no worries.
Back to the email, capturing the email. How do you set that up to where you can? What is there a certain program or certain website that you use to do that?
Okay, I need to ask you a question first, but I don't think I have to ask you no more with the last thing you said, but I want to verify. You currently have no platform you're using to catch emails, correct?
Correct.
All right. So now I know how to answer the question. Before I answer your question, I'm going to answer the question I thought you were answering at first for everybody else. If you have a platform, that platform more than likely has the ability to take emails. If you're using Zoom, you can actually collect data emails. And you can collect emails on Zoom. You just set up the Zoom meeting, and there's a button there that says, do you want participants to register? Boom, hit check, and then they must register. Okay, just like that. If you're using Facebook, no way possible. Well, I'm sorry, that's not true. You had to pay for it, and it's called a lead capture type of advertising. And anything like that. If you're selling books on Amazon, no way possible. Get it? This is why many people like me will give away a book for free or something like that because Amazon gets that data. But if I go take you to my website, then I get that data. You understand what I'm saying? So the answer to your question is if you have a platform, see if your platform allows you to capture data. That's that one. Now, the answer to your full question, Michelle, is very simple. You want to start with a landing page, but you need to have something of some value to give away. A landing page, just one page. That's it. You don't even need to do a beginning of a sales funnel. Technically, it is a sales funnel. Okay, Zoom, she says Zoom answered it. Outstanding. So you can use any of these tools that you have at your access. Just go ahead and use all these things that are set forth. Is that fair to everybody? It's no problem. You set these things forth. If you can use MailChimp. That's free. You can, go ahead, Michelle.
I was just going to say, I'm going to text you a question a little bit later regarding the landing page. So. Okay.
Good stuff. I'll be ready for it. And that's it. A landing page is the best way. I want to say landing page was invented by Microsoft a couple of years ago, or about 10 years ago. I'm pretty sure Microsoft invented them. And they're a blessing. Okay? They're a blessing. In fact, I would tell you landing pages was invented by Microsoft, made popular by Russell Brunson. In fact, was what I would tell you. All right, next thing do you have any questions to me about the videos you're going to make? All right, so I have the standard for you. I need at least 5 videos from you in that category. So that's going to be Reggie and Grace 5, your 5, plus my gazillion that I put out. All right? Now, tomorrow is a keynote with a bunch of A-listers. I'm a B-lister, okay? I'm not an A-lister, I'm a B-lister. Why am I a B-lister? Because I just got here. Yes, sir. Oh, that's... I'll even show you love back. I'll show you love back. Yeah. Bunch of A-listers. Tomorrow, if you don't know, now, of course, by the time you all hear this recording, actually, I'll put this recording out the same day. But by the time you all hear this tomorrow, as of today's date, this is March 27th, 2020 at 8:45 a.m. Central Standard Time. So right now, this information is valid. Tomorrow is the summit, March 28th, and it's with Bradley, Tim Story, Matthew Knowles. It's a whole bunch of, it's a whole bunch of A-list celebrities, but we're all millionaires, right? So it is what it is. I'm a B-lister because I just got here. You understand? Now, you say A-. Nah, I'll put myself a B-list, But most of the people at the summit are going to be my people. The moment, like, I know for sure I am responsible for 250 registrations. I know for sure I am. Well, not me. I know for sure my brand is, okay, from between Deanna, Grace, or whatever, because they send me the numbers every day. Actually, the mere fact they're sending me the numbers tells you that we killing it. You know, you understand? We killing it. And the link's in the chat, but I'm sure everybody here is already registered. That's not why I'm saying it, though. I'm saying it for this reason. I'm saying it for two purposes. A-list summit tomorrow, so I want y'all to make a push. I want you to try to go out there and reach 300 people today. 300 people need to be invited today. There's 300 people need to be invited today. And I'll tell you some more instructions on that. 300 people need to be invited today. Now, they're A-listers. I don't give a damn about that, to be honest with you. I don't care whatsoever. I am not. Actually, I'm closing out. The last two speakers is Antonio T. Smith Jr. and Tim Story. They are expecting me to hit a super home run. And I'm just going to tell you right now, I love Tim Story. I love all the speakers there. But I'm coming to slaughter, as I always do. Okay? I'm making it real hard to come behind me or before me. Making it real hard. It just is what it is. So I'm the second to last speaker, so I'm fortunate enough to be able to close this out. But I want to say A-list and B-list on purpose because you got nothing to prove, y'all. I ain't got nothing to prove. I'm already the man. You already the man. You already the woman. You ain't got nothing to prove. All you got to do is just be. All right? Just be. Got nothing to prove. So when you go out there and send out 300 invitations, it has nothing to do with proving me or some crap. This has everything to do. Let's just finish strong. You understand? Let's just finish strong. This football, full quarter, basketball, full quarter. We gonna finish like we started, but better. That's it. We'll let the universe handle that the way it is. That being said, Reggie, if you and Grace, I'll let you be in charge of this. If you can add 2 more videos today of your content specifically about inviting people to that. Now, I know you're doing it in every video, like towards the end, but if you could do 2 dedicated videos just to that, that will make getting to 300 people easier. Okay? Come to the seminar. Yeah, come to the seminar. Yeah, come to the seminar. Like, literally, make the whole video about that. Deanna, I want you to do 5 videos. They're doing 2 because they have other videos. You're doing your videos, I said earlier, plus 2 extras just to invite people. And I'm going to do 5 just to invite people. So I've asked you 2 groups to do 2 apiece. I'm doing 5 just to invite people. Plus the 6 videos you're going to post today, the 5 videos you're going to post today, and the 10 videos I'm going to post today. So we're looking at about 30 different videos that are going to be posted today at the least. All right, all resourceful. Hope y'all taking notes because I'm definitely giving it to you. All right. Question. What new things, Deanna, are you doing? I'm going to ask everybody this question in front of me. What new things, actually, Satish, I'm going to ask you this same question too. What new things, Deanna, are you doing to create attention? It's okay if the answer is no. But if the answer is no, then just come up with something later today.
I will come up with something later today. I don't have anything at this current moment.
All right. Now, so you get to come up with something later today, but I need that report by 5 o'clock. Okay? Outstanding. I need to know what new thing you're doing to get attention. Grace, what follows attention?
Money.
Outstanding. Now, Grace, same question to you. What new thing? It's okay if the answer is no. Just know that I'm going to say, give me a report by 5. What new things are you doing to gain attention?
Along with the videos that Reggie and I are doing, I always have it in my head. I'm going to do at least 2 math videos from the people that are at home with children who can get, who, need that extra help, extra push, and be reminded, hey, even though you're not in school, go get this math.
Good stuff. That was actually far exceeding my expectations. Good job. Hand me one of them books. Far exceeding my expectations. Good job. I appreciate that. Reggie, same question to you, but before you answer the question, I'm going to give you one. I want you to do a free giveaway for your audience, but it needs to promote your book and brand. Okay? So you're in partnership. Your brand is in partnership with my brand. And on behalf of Don't Judge a Book by Its Cover, coming out soon, what we want to do is give a free book giveaway. The conditions are you must be in Galveston and you must have hand sanitizer. Amen. Yes. All right. So Reggie is going to, here's one of them. So you have the answer to one of them. Good way to get attention. Now, why did I do that? Ladies and gentlemen, besides the fact that Reggie can handle his own brand, you need to tie in your companies to fulfill the dreams of the people who work with you. If you're not doing that, you're failing. And you're just going to get half the effort, which is rightfully so. So pass this to Reggie, free giveaway. And then, Reggie, I want you to sign that book and give it to them. So Reggie's going, and then, Grace, I want you to record him signing autograph of that book. Like, he's going to autograph my book because it's for his brand, his people, his audience. You understand that? Now, which page you do that on, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Do it on mine, share it, doesn't matter. All right, it's up to you. Reggie, now, same question to you. What new things are you doing to give away attention?
My edge up.
It is nice. It is nice.
I'll put that camera on there. Show the detail in them lines. And I'm going to just give away what I give away each and every day.
Good stuff. So what I want you to do then, Grace, you'll be in charge of this. I want you to do a whole video. I'm adding the video to you. Well, it's actually one of the videos I was going to do. But on his edge up. Trust me, he would take it away. You just don't use the selfie cam. Use the other, because all cameras have the best camera on the opposite side. And you let that fool tell them about the good qualities of the edge up. And I promise you he will find a way to make it spiritual. I promise you he will. I promise you he will. Good stuff. All right, so content. Content could be out of anything. James, I saw your hand go up. Let me hear from you.
Good morning, guys.
Morning.
So, I like
First
this.
off, are you learning?
Say that again.
Learning? First off, are you learning?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
tell you what I learned.
I would love if Grant Cardone would just do something like this and be like, yo, bro, I think he is doing something like that. He's doing like a daily sales call. But anyway, keep going, man.
So, what I learned is to actually do the content, like how you're giving them videos. Literally, it's almost like when I see you put them on the spot in real person. I love all you guys, by the way. When I see you put them on the spot, it makes me realize, like, I don't know how, but I feel like you should have been putting me on the spot, but you haven't. Thank goodness you haven't, because it's like it's up to me to do what you're doing for them. And I just wanted to share with you, just so you know I am being productive. I have 7 steps that I put out. I haven't put out, but I have it right here in front of me. I'm doing the editing on the paper so I can put it out. And then I have a list of videos that I need to make. Like I was planning today, yesterday. Since I met you, I feel like I'm finally taking in your words with action starting yesterday, even though I met you a few years back. So
good stuff. Good stuff.
I do know. I'm glad one of the people on the line asked Michelle G. I'm glad she asked about the email capturing. So right now, when I start this process, I'll be able to go ahead and start capturing emails just right off the jump. I came on because I have your book, and I noticed, like yesterday we're in class, and I mentioned I didn't read any chapters. I skipped the last chapter in chapter 25. I was talking about your book, but they were talking about peaks and valleys. With that being said, I was gonna see if is it stealing, or I don't know the process, but I wanted to basically take some of the stuff I learned in your book and then reteach it in my own way.
Absolutely, you should do that, and you have my full permission and blessing.
Okay, awesome. Now the next thing is, say for instance at the end I do an upsell where I could basically get my audience your book with the free shipping. I'm sorry, not with free shipping, but the free book plus shipping. What link do I send them to?
This is how you do that there. I have no problem with that. That is absolutely proper, and you can most certainly do that. What I would ask you to do to be able to benefit from that is very simple. What you do is you're going to attach your product, whatever that may be, after you give away my book. That's how that works. I'm going to attach your product after you give away my book. Talking to everybody, I'm going to repeat it again. You're going to attach your product after you give away my book. Why? Because you're going to use my book to get their attention and the giveaway. And then once they get it, you're going to say, hey, while you're here, you should get effortless gold. Boom. You get it?
Got it.
And that way you can make as much money. And I can't stop that. I can't get mad at that, because it's like being an affiliate. You gave away my book, right? You understand? But then the upsell was your product. There is absolutely nothing wrong with that if you get the person's permission to do so.
Got it.
You understand? Yeah. That's it. Absolutely correct. There's nothing wrong with that, brother. So if you're in the right line of thinking, and good job. Stay in that lane, that line, you'll be just fine. Cool?
Yes, sir.
So let me say this to everybody, and thank you for being here for one. Let me say this to everybody so you can all receive this, because I know Chris has. Your job is to take what I teach you and then reteach it.
And
Should you not do that's it, still. Should you not be doing that, that's okay. But don't tell me you don't have a product when I'm literally giving you a product. You understand? It's yours. You can have it. I don't care. Because, there's some spiritual reasons. I typically wouldn't get into it, but I'll give it to you now. There's only one of us in the room. I typically wouldn't do that on this call, but there's only one of us in this room, period. You understand? There's one of us in this room. And since there's one of us in this room, you're here because I have decided to co-create with you, just as well as you've decided to co-create with me. And you do not hold back from your co-creators, period, point blank. Different kind of phone call, I'll leave it right there, but that's facts. Anybody listening to me, I've decided to co-create with them, therefore you can have it, period. All right, that's how that works. Next thing in the agenda, let's see, what new things you do. Okay, what old things are you perfecting? Actually, let me give that to you for time's sake. Everything that everybody's doing already, 10x that crap. Borrow from Grant Cardone, 10x it. Do better. You understand? If you did 5 videos today, do 15 today. That's not 10xing, that's 3xing, but you get the point. Attention. Money follows attention, Satish. You all need to get more attention. If your bank account doesn't reflect the way you desire it to be, It is simply because you lack attention. That is it. There's no other reason. Yes, go ahead, Deanna.
I don't know if you saw that, just but for some reason when you said it that time, there was like this like spark that just I was like, ooh, okay. I don't know what it was this time when you said it, because you say it all the time, but this time I was like, I think I actually connected. I think there was a connection this time.
Good.
If that makes sense.
Good. No. I'm proud of you and your connection. Yeah, I'm doing this this is not a class. Y'all seeing me build my business. This is what I'm doing every day, except for this time you actually get to be a part of it. This is not promotional. This is because I've been expecting a recession, and I have a duty and an obligation to, this is the way I share the light. I'm sharing the light by giving this away to you. Chris, let me hear from you, then I read this chat in the thing from Liddell. Go ahead.
I want to go ahead and say, like, to add on to that, like, don't be ashamed to get attention too, because I know with a lot of people are hearing this, but like, oh, I don't want to like feel too, it's going back to your humble part. Just get the attention, because your success is going to help somebody else, and you're not able to really fulfill or reach other people if you don't have attention. And I'm gonna steal again. Check out this shirt. I refuse to give up now.
That's it, bro. Get it.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, look, I'm all about it. You already know this by now.
Bro, get it, man. I ain't got no problem with that. I ain't got no problem with that. Chris is a hustler. I ain't mad at him at all. Last thing on the agenda. This is, and I want all of you, I'm going to preface this, and y'all need to pay attention, all right? So let me stop for a second. Now, for those of you going to be listening on podcast later, you won't see the picture. I don't know how to get you to see the picture. Maybe I could post a link. But I had if you go to last days, what you call last day? Yesterday. Jesus, my brain. Last day. It's because you beat me in 2K. That's the problem. Last day. On the morrow, last fortnight. That's 40 days. Anyway. On the last day, also known as yesterday, yesterday's meeting. Oh, Liddell put in chat, I think all of our brains are catching up, and I'm glad for that. This is the last thing on the agenda, so hang in there. Yesterday, I told Deanna, create me a graphic that tells everything. Now you know what I'm saying, right? So I won't be sending you my meeting notes anymore. It does? Well, then don't read ahead. Have the integrity not to read ahead, because you're not in the. There's a billionaire that told my financial advisor this. I should now tell it to you. A billionaire told my financial advisor, Michael Tate. He told my financial advisor, Tate, be present where your feet are. Most people are not present where their feet are, and they're not successful. So when you read ahead, you need to be present where your feet are, because where your feet are is where Source wants you to be. All right? Now, here we go. Deanna, I told Deanna, y'all listen to me, because I need you to do this. I'm not even, okay, James said that's wisdom. I'm not even asking you this. This is one of the few times I want to tell you, do this. I said yesterday, I was still going to say last day. I said yesterday in a daily meeting that what you need to do is Reggie do it over there. It's so silly. Make sure that your environment matches your personality and also allows people to have some freedom. Because Reggie is a fool. I promise you he is. He is, but it is accepted and encouraged. We encourage his foodness. Okay, we encourage it, so he ain't gonna stop it. Because every time he do it, we reward him with laughter. So he's not gonna stop it. Yes, he brings laughter to the office. Because I'm too serious, and he's the unserious to my too serious. I told everyone yesterday, don't be humble. Deanna, create me a graphic and show these people what the hell I'm doing with this whole COVID crisis and stuff, because they need to know. I want to share on my screen the graphic that she made. Share your screen for me. This is the graphic that Deanna made. You can see it on the screen. If you can't see it on podcast, it is a pretty picture of me when I was about 75 pounds lighter. I'm going back to that. That's it. That was that on. That's 2014. That's 6 years ago. That's 6 years ago. That's 2014. Phil put brilliant in the chat. This is things Antonio T. Smith Jr. has done to help the middle class Americans disrupt COVID-19. During the COVID-19 disruption, and she listed them. For me, hiring 82 people, hired from giving away these classes, 20 classes, giving away 20 classes from speakers, giving away 6 classes, and then open up my daily meetings. So you're a part of this right now. This is literally our meeting. I'm in the process of hiring 22 salespeople. So this is the second to last thing. I'm so sorry, y'all. Second to last thing. So I forgot about the application. And then allowing you to enroll into the Business University for free, okay? All this here. Deanna, here's your task, and I need it done. I need you to start the task today, all right? This is your task. I want you to take that freaking picture, and I want you to go to Instagram, and I want you to find all the influencers on your Instagram, okay? Your Instagram. Influencers. What's an influencer? Forget followers, although followers would help. It's the engagements. Have y'all noticed how I get 300 comments on a video? Or the mere fact that y'all are here, that's an influencer. It's not necessarily about the best influencers have massive engagements. It's not just followers, engagements. I'm talking to somebody, you really need to hear this. Stop thinking followers are important. My Instagram has 3,000 followers, but my Instagram is the second highest paid platform that I have as far as money. I make money in this order: Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I kid you not. If you remove Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, cold calls. That is the truth. Actually, that's not the truth. Cold calls, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. That's it. Yeah, cold calls is first. This is seriously the 4 main sources of my income. I'm not even joking. I'm not joking at all. Cold calls, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm not even joking. And my Instagram makes more money than most people yearly salaries, and I got 3,000 followers. Why? I've never spent a dime on Instagram. Those are super fans. Everybody on my Instagram is a super fan. You understand? They're a super fan. So Deanna, before I get Chris' question, this is what I want you to do. Go ahead. You can type. You can type. So Chris, we're going to take your question real quick so she can finish typing. I'll repeat it. I got a question in the chat.
Well, James put a comment.
If the sales position is open, I need to learn the sales part. If you're serious about sales, James, I will hire you because you are someone that I would like here. That's for sure. Chris, go ahead.
Yep. So, like, when it comes to cold calls, does that include? I just want to make sure because I want to hear from you in DMs,
ahead,
messages, and things like that. Because I know traditionally most people think cold calls are by the phone, which of course I do too. But does it also include messages through other social media?
I would call those yes. The answer is yes, but there's a big but here, though, bro. The answer is yes, but we have to call those cold. Let's just call those cold market. I'm going to now distinguish the difference between cold calls and cold market. So if you're DMing people, some Gary Vee type stuff, that's cold market. Fantastic. That will make you 8, 9 figures. If you want to get to 10 figures, cold call. Why? Because if you're going to DM, what you're doing is you're sifting those DMs. You're qualifying those. And that's fantastic. You are using certain hashtags and going, so it's in the same lane, same line, same everything. Fantastic. Cold call. Now, yeah. We can teach that. Oh yeah. This is what we do. 90% of this company's income came from cold calls. 90% of this company's income. If I tell you, I really need to do a video or a class on this. 90% of this company's income came from cold calls. I kid you not. We built this company off cold calls, and I wouldn't let them do nothing else. I finally just moved Reggie and Grace from cold calls because I don't need them to do it no more, but I'm about to hire 22 people to do. So I took away 2 people, and I want to hire 22 people to do cold calls. This company is built off cold calls. Chris, hear me well, bro. Keep doing those cold DMs. Add cold calls because there's 7.8 billion people on planet Earth. Period.
Still in that too.
There you go. Michelle G, while Deanna's still taking her notes, let me hear from you.
I just had a comment.
Now you good.
Please do the class on cold calling and the cold DMing. I need to learn that.
I can dig it. All right. What I'll do is I may do a Deanna, write this down for me. Make my next conference. Remember I said I was going to do the conferences every Saturday or something like that. Yes, go ahead, Rich. Yes, sir. So you want it? All right. So Reggie want it. You got an outfit for it. You got it. All right. So Reggie, all of us going to teach. All of us do it. All of us going to teach it. All of us going to teach it. I'm going to have your own section. I'm going to give you a whole, you couldn't wait. I'm going to give you a whole hour to talk about it. I'm going to give each last one of your hours. All the way. You can.
You gave me full access.
Full access. Be you all the way, man. Wait, okay, she want to talk about digging deep, no doubt. So be him all the way, put digging deep. Either next Saturday or the Saturday after that, just depends if I need a break or not. I would do a cold call conference for free, and you will be invited, Michelle. Because it's not just one class. You need everything, and you want the replay link too. I will put together a full. Yeah, there you go. I will put together. How to multiply my money? I will put together a full deal gambit of you all being able to cold call, make that happen. So good stuff. All right, so teachers, 8:30 p.m. over there in India.
No, 7:40.
7:40. All right. I'm almost done. All right, let's. So you got that? Make sure I get that done. Yes, you will teach solo. You have a whole solo teaching section over there. Good stuff. Now, Deanna, I want to pay attention. Pay attention to what I'm going to do. This is not humble. So share that picture again. Yeah, this is not humble, but it's time. Share that picture again for me. This is not humble. I'm going to talk while this picture is being shared. Deanna, I want you to go to every Instagram influencer on your Instagram right now or sometime today, and I want you to ask them, will they share this picture with their followers? I need you to hook, story, pitch, tell them how I am a millionaire giving back, and I am hiring people. 82 hired to teach one of them. Even made this guy a partner. Now that's real talk. That's the truth. You understand? And in the process of hiring 22 more people, and if they want to help with the economic disruption, right, you want to say all that, you understand? They want to help with it. If they want to help people make money, I'm hiring 22 sales reps. Working remotely is just fine. And I want you to tell these Instagrammers if they're willing to do this, and if I need to pay them, tell me how much. You understand? If they're willing to post it for free. If they're not willing to post it for free, tell me how much needs to be Instagram influencer. And I want this over 20 different influencers by the end of the next 7 days. Just like that. On Instagram. You understand? And then you're going to switch to Facebook. Pay attention. Chris.
Yep.
Come on, man. How you're smart enough and you in this industry enough to know what I'm doing. What am I doing, Chris? By your assessment, what am I doing?
Basically building relationships and with influencers as well as also to upsell your services and much more. There's a lot of things that can come out of that. And who knows, like by you doing this, you may be able to also sell your own business as well. Like there's so many.
Fair enough. In this case, I'm literally just hiring 22 people. I ain't got this ain't no sales funnel. The link they get is careers@theatsjr.com. That's an email. Chris is absolutely right, but that would be a byproduct of my benevolence. Okay, this is just benevolence. You understand? This is completely free. It is not a sales funnel. Let them know this is not a sales funnel. This is what I'm doing. This is a millionaire giving back. This is what's happening, and I'm trying to give 22 people $22 an hour, and it could come from their audience, and they can take credit. Everybody listen. What I'm doing is I'm changing my narrative. You want to win? Follow me. Now, I already spend money on advertising. It is cheaper for me to pay an influencer than it is for me to spend thousands of dollars in advertising. Someone may say, man, I'll do it for $200. No problem. $200, reach a targeted audience of 1.6 million people. I'll pay that. I almost lost myself. I'll pay that any day of the week. You know what I'm saying? I pay. Who wouldn't pay $200 to reach 1.6 million people? You know what I'm saying? Somebody should be paying attention because I'm giving you building your billionaires. That's right. That's right. Simply put, building your billionaires is what Michelle Graham said in chat. So if you're listening to this and you are an influencer, if you're listening to this and you are an influencer, I want you to email me at the email on this podcast if you're listening or however you're contacting me, or text 409-500-1546, 409-500-1546. Text, I'm an influencer. That's directly to my hip, and then we can work out a deal for you to share the benevolence. Every single thing that I'm doing is free, but that's how you take back your life. You understand? Last thing on the agenda. I forgot about this last thing. Who wants to do interviews? We got a lot of applications. A lot.
I do.
Who said I do? Who's that?
Phil.
Phil? Hell yeah, that's perfect. Okay, that's fantastically. You know what? That is absolutely perfect.
James has his hand up. I don't know if he has a question or
all right.
A question. James had his hand up.
James wants to interview.
I do too on this drive.
Yes, sir.
All right, so right now we've got 9 applications on on Facebook alone, from Houston to
Michelle Graham.
Michelle Graham. Okay, well for sure I'm using Phil. That's no doubt. From Nigeria to yes, Phil. Here's what I'm looking for. Once you do the first interview, I need them to do 2 things. This is what I need. I'm looking for people to be permanent, but they have to go through a training process, and the training process is split in 2. The training process includes 5 30-minute videos they need to watch, and it's actually from Grant Cardone, and it's actually not even sales. It's actually it's his TV show. It was a TV show back in a couple of years ago called Whatever It Takes. I want them to watch that. It's not that I'm putting Grant Cardone's culture here. I want them to watch. They need to be able to. Well, that's the training. I don't have a choice in that. They need to be able to watch that because they need to know that if you don't have a whatever it takes attitude, you can't work here. That's the criteria, Phil. If you don't have a whatever it takes attitude, you cannot work here. Period. Point blank. You cannot. If you're not willing to do whatever it takes, I've got no time for you. I'm telling y'all this. Does everyone listen to me? If you're not willing to sell your grandmother to get your dreams, you can't work here. It's just what it is. I want you to say that. She's 99 years old. She spent time on Earth. She did good. Your grandmother is literally 99. She did good. Okay. No, but I'm serious though. While that is certainly of the facetious content, I'm serious though. Okay. You have to be willing to, because I have goals. There's Phil, there's Susan, right? And what we want to do is we want to have $1 million base salaries. You understand? And I can't build that kind of company around people not willing to do whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If I say I want you to do 500 cold calls a day, you do whatever it takes. You say, baby, we can't talk. I don't need to eat. Yes, yes. Go walk to Houston. Go get some cheesecake. P. Diddy, yes. Making the Band season 2. Absolutely. That's the only criteria Phil is doing whatever it takes. That's number one. Number two, two criteria. They need to go through a training process that's 440 sales. Everyone's gonna start off 50% commission. 50% commission. Starting out 50% commission because I'm testing you. You understand? After you get 440 sales at $19, for God's sake. I made it very nice. Yeah. $19. 440 sales at $19. You will then get out of training. You would get a $22 hour base salary plus 50% commissions, or maybe even more than $22 an hour, depending on your background. Okay, get it? That's it. That's it there. So I will forward this information. I'll give you access. You'll forward this information over to Phil. That's fantastic. So Deanna and Phil, you two are interviewing because I don't feel like it. All right, you two are interviewing. Let Phil lead the way. You support Phil in this effort. Fantastic. We've got some in email, some there. Phil is going to be the perfect person. Good. Is that it? Any questions, Phil, or any comments that you would like to? Anybody?
James said he's in it for multiple reasons.
He's in it for multiple reasons. James, I won't hire you if you're not willing to do whatever it takes. Okay.
Look, Antonio,
Right.
This is where I'm at after I just heard all that. There's no room for doubt when you say that. I know before you started talking, I told myself when I was just hearing the numbers, I'm like, I don't even know the math. I'm not going to sit here and play the math game, but I am going to play the challenge myself to do a game. I do know, like, my weakness is kind of being self-centered. So if I take away that part and do this to, like, help you and your company more, at the end, I know my return will be the knowledge. It's almost like not working for a paycheck, but working to learn the skills needed to apply it to my own business. That's why I say multiple reasons, but that's where I'm at with it.
I could dig it. So let me do the math for you. 440 sales at $19, 50% commission. That will put you at $10 commission. Now $4,040. So after you make yourself $4,040, I will then give you a $22 an hour salary plus 50% commission. So that's essentially, what is that, $880 a week? Is that what it is? So you would get $880 a week American money. And if you're in a different country, it's the same thing. It's American currency. So if you're in India, then it's going to be more, right? It's going to be more. More in rupees, but still $880 is the value, okay? $880 a week. But I'm only looking for the people that have the fortitude to make 440 $19 sales. I can't deal with you if you don't. I can't deal with you. And Phil, just so you know, there's Phil and Susan, because what they're going to be selling is either the Bureau of Dominant Speakers at $19 or the Business University at $19. That's what they're selling. All right, those two things, $19 entry, $19. And if you don't have whatever it takes to do that, I can't holler at you. Okay, Phil, any questions?
No, Deanna and I and Susan will get on the phone and work out all the details. So we don't need to take time.
All right, then. Appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, Antonio T. Smith Jr., you can plan better. You can dominate. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you. Satish, you're going to be on the phone call Sunday. You're doing the presentation. Tell everybody what's going on. All right, everybody. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Thank you for hanging with us.
Have a good day.
Everybody. Have a good day. Bye-bye.